And not that, I used to be rapper back then, but I realized there's a challenge production. So then I went into production, Ngashama beats. I would hand them out to rest in peace, Ulavi, legend, SA5. Those who are from mid-riding, they know him. Ngashai riding Nolavi. We'd go to Steven and play it and all of that stuff. At the same time, the Shana Masaifa. I don't know if you know
Masaifa. Yeah. Where you play the rap.
And what's up, my question? These are good questions. These are good questions. Witbank Trendz.
Yeah. We came on
yeah. Well, okay. First of all, like Witbank, we have so much resources that can fund the arts and the culture and sports and other sectors of creativity.
Nice.
That's the first important thing to note.
Sure.
Second of all, it's important for you as an individual to be realistic with yourself. To say, okay, Bafo. I mean, come on, you're an artist. You get criticism, you get compliments here and there. You can work on it, give yourself a time frame to say, okay, within a year, I want to see myself doing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Showcase.
If I do not surpass this level, then I must know what I don't have it in me. I'm born to. Like Witbank, the problem is everyone wants to secure crumbs. Thinking he's gonna succeed. No, it doesn't work like that. Mebra, Pega, Pitori. Pitori chose babambene. Now they realize it's Pitori one Twara brag and a Pega. They did it.
Yo, it's a poetic kids, everything and stuff. My face is full of muscle and I'm packing it with Witbank Trendz. Like, comment, and subscribe my face. So I love the energy. So thanks to the followers. I'm happy with my face. I'm doing the most today. So I'm having Mr. Alurek himself. And so the owner of my face. I'm so everything.
Sharp. Pukre.
Yeah, looking clean and fresh.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah.
I had to pull up. I had to pull up.
Madam. So, madam, I'm sorry. The click by where you from?
Alright, Ukama Utepo, Midupi.
Showcase.
I was born a General
Hospital.
Like Witbank. I'm from A5, Fivas. Kasla Makas.
Peso road.
Yeah, I'm told I'm a fully scope on G.
Hit us up. Patisa no muntu bafe.
Patisa.
Yeah.
Amarunga warsi zokuluma ngayo. But anyway, born here. Funda. Grade 1 went to Mputuweni. No, not in Mputuweni.
Yeah, that's high school.
No, that's high school. What's the school? Edward Machega. Yeah, Edward Machega. And then went to Eklua Primary School and then went to a Patriot.
Sure.
I was the first black president, by the way, Patriot. Those who know me who are watching this, I was the first. They know. But these are oppressed to this day. No cap. And I'm still representing. After so many years.
After so many years, you look expensive, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Seen you.
Yeah, and then after that, I went to school.
Sure.
I studied Epitori, and then I stayed there for like 15 years.
Oh, damn.
And then I went to Joburg, Midrand. I stayed there for 5 years.
Nice.
And then, along the way, you meet that special lady. Hey, baby.
Hello, it's 10. Yeah, it's 10. With you on 10 level.
And then after that, I bought a house in Midrand.
Showcase.
And I bought another house. Like Witbank.
Sure.
So this time I'm back. I'm a family man now.
Nice.
Cooler, man. So basically, in a nutshell, that's my intro. People,
nice, man, we're trying to get there now. It's soon enough. My face. Hello.
You'll get
trying to get there. Yeah. So, man, being
sure.
Moving around all these places. What made you to decide it's okay, fine? Let me have a record label and help these youngins. That's
a good question. Yes. I started off back in 2002, being shy production.
Sure.
So I'm self-taught. I was making hip-hop beats. I was also doing, house back then.
Oh, yeah.
Piano.
That's rock.
It's actually quite a lot. This was 2002. I was in grade 8, I think. Yeah, grade 8.
Yeah.
And growing up at Witbank in Jaya.
2002. I was in my diapers. Oh, thanks God, man, now. Legendary. Yeah, carry on.
So I was I was topping charts while you were in your diapers.
That's a party.
And not that I used to be rapper back then, but I realized there's a challenge production. So then I went into production, ngashama beats. I would hand them out to rest in peace, Ulavi, legend, Ep07. Those who are from me riding, they know him.
Sure.
Ngashai riding Nulavi. We'd go to Steven and play it and all of that stuff. At the same time, the Shana Masaif. I don't know if you know
Masaif. Yeah. Where you battle rap.
Yeah, we used to battle and all of that stuff.
Sure.
After doing the beat stuff, later on, I graduated to house music. And then after doing house music, and then I realized, good time, man, there's no record labels like Witbank. There's no one who's willing to listen to our demos. There's not anyone who's willing to give us a chance. Not even Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. They're not willing to do that. Sure. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to start my own thing. So the idea was brewing back then because I needed to acquire more knowledge on how to and the steps to take with
how to move
around exactly.
Sure.
And then at a later stage I established Fivas Productions. The Fivas
What happened?
Oh, ndoda umsika ngasayina umsika ngana contract yakhona umasibhale.
Flicking with the pen.
With the pen. See, Moss. So Anunnaki was not founded by that time. I'll tell you stories of Anunnaki, but with Fivas Productions, you must check that video out. It's on YouTube. Umsika. Bayamkena baba C5. This was back in your 2010, 11, 12, somewhere there. We shot a music video called Rondo and we were doing, Kwaito / hip hop. And then later stage I was like, no man, this is not enough. We can do more.
We can do more, yeah.
Then that's when we said, okay, listen, Twana, I'm going back. Nada. That time I had graduated.
Everything.
Nyaspan.
9 to 5.
9 to 5, dog. 9 to 5.
Yeah.
9 to 5. I'm a qualified somebody, but that one is personal. I don't like to discuss.
Yeah.
I'm a qualified. I was like, fuck it. I can say fuck it, Muslim.
Clean.
I'm not scripted.
Yeah. You just rubber fans.
Like, fuck it.
Sure.
Back to Pitor. Left my 9 to 5 ngai. Sure, another 9 to 5 that side. Government. 9 to 5, but while I'm 9 to 5 thing, when I knock off my I'm pushing. And then that's when I started doing the research about the Anunnaki, what it is, got the information, and then Anunnaki was formed while I was that side in Pitor.
Oh, it was formed from PTA.
From PTA.
Yeah, sure. That is why I'm going to venture out.
Yes, I'm back.
Thanks. Thanks. So who are the artists that sort of been signed to Anunnaki right now, currently?
All right.
From Witbank.
From Witbank. We've got Uskivo RSA.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah.
Skivo RSA is doing the most.
He's killing
it.
Kill poison.
We've got Ujas Flow.
Yeah.
Just Flow, formerly known as Flow Kid.
Flow Kid, yeah.
By two. So for now, like Witbank by two.
Correct,
yeah. But there's other artists as well that are gonna be bubbling. They're in the pipeline.
Let him cook.
I don't wanna release too much information, but there's this talented lady, Chobatu Noxti. Talented singer, vocalist. Noxti.
So like my question is like, do artists push up on you and sort of come out on you and say like this is what numbers I have, or like do you go out and then scout talent and then like you recruit them?
And what's up, my question? These are good questions. These are good questions. Witbank Trendz.
Yeah. We came on a
Well, what I do is I scout talent.
Nice.
Because I prefer to do it myself. I don't hire an AR, what is gonna Anunnaki, Pramos now. No. I wanna listen to you myself. So in some cases, to say good man, people now rapper, listen to this. I'm like, okay, let me listen. I wanna see them perform. I wanna meet him. I wanna meet the family. So for us, it's more of a family more than anything else. I know these boys' parents. I know what they've been through, livelihood, I know everything, on a day-to-day basis. So for me, that's my criteria.
Nice. The difference between like being an indie artist and like having a record label, what's the difference? Good in Konogoba secure as artist thing is okay, fine. I'm moving with Anunnaki.
The difference between an artist and
indie.
Independent.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with the indie, you've got limited resources. Because
damn, yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in it's like you have to do everything yourself. From King, you know, now marketing, finances, PR, everything. It's on you.
To be on stage.
On stage, you have to get yourself there. Logistics, you do it yourself. Everything is on you. Branding. But then with the record label, like Anunnaki Records, we've got a team, a hardworking team.
Nice.
That's diligently focusing on particular tasks. So there's a PR team, there's a logistics team, there's a marketing team, everything, it gels together. And I mean, as the CEO, I need to see to it, good, tasks are being carried out. So I think that's the difference. It's better to be signed. And I mean, I'm fit to say Kaslam, and I mean, I'm a human being. I'm no you know. We give you a deal. To say, okay, Bafo, this is the deal, these are the pros, these are the cons. And then where now we as Ketel, okay, born. I mean, I'm for I don't give 360s. You know what a 360 is?
No weed. You know how it's my catch, no brand.
Exactly.
360 because I feel like you don't own your royalties.
No, you don't
own everything.
Yes. Masters, everything. So it's a disadvantage there. But with us,
because they've been chowing people out there.
Too much. That's why I said for being an artist myself, I've been there, so I know what it is, what it feels like. You bend over.
Sharp on the challenge. So like Witbank, it's well known with minds and stuff. So it's more courageous for us to have people that are fun on the answer. So what can you say to people like who are more diversified in talent and in arts and everything? Who's creating a space so great.
Okay, first of all, like Witbank, we have so much resources that can fund the arts and the culture and sports and other sectors of creativity.
Nice.
That's the first important thing to note. Second of all, it's important for you as an individual to be realistic with yourself. To say, okay, Bafo, I mean, come on, you're artist. You get criticism, you get compliments here and there. You can work on it, give yourself a time frame to say, okay, within a year, I want to see myself doing 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do not surpass this level, then I must know what I don't have it in me. I'm born to be a 9-to-5er. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's employees, there's self-employed, there's entrepreneurs, and then there's capitalists. I mean, I'm a capitalist. But people need to learn themselves and reach a level of self-actualization before they can encounter these challenges and say, I mean, I'm sticking to it. This is not going to work. So to answer your question, if you like Witbank, number one, don't quit your job if you aspire. If you're not working, get a 9-to-5. It's okay. So that you can fund
movement.
The movement. And then number two, it's very important for you to note with the industry, you're not the only one. There's others like you who are doing it. Instead of you being jealous and egotistic, no, King.
Gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping is a stupid thing.
Like we need to touch on that because there's so much gatekeeping. Like even like to get on ikitnyana nje they be like nah reserve.
Like it.
And they could tembisa you to pull up. And then whenever you pull up they be like, "Ish, ntana yasakon, it's kancane."
Bayanya.
I
want to change that shit. We're gonna change everything. This thing of people being egotistic, gatekeeping, being jealous over petty things is gonna end. You see, Anunnaki is gonna take over with integrity, with morals. You told the King. Lentwana les nina sinkai opportunity to say, listen, even though we don't have a division, you guys be putting you on when we are doing our own thing, when we are hosting an event. People, so all I need Witbank Trendz, do your thing right here. You understand what I'm saying? That's us giving you a platform. Like Witbank, the problem is everyone wants to secure crumbs. Thinking he's gonna succeed. No, it doesn't work like that. Mebra, pega, Pitori. Pitori chose babambene. Now they realize this Pitori Wantwara brag and a pega. They did it with piano, they did it with hip hop. They are coming up now.
25K Latinova, all these kids.
Bro, footling I won Cape City. I see you KZN. fairly. It's like they realized to say no. We need to bambana, and then we send one soldier. I'm that soldier.
Yeah,
Young soldier kid. I'm that soldier to say I've been there. I know the doors to knock on. And you're not gonna see, but I'm being egotistic about it. No, because I care more and I respect the work.
And you heard
more than the egos. And you heard man, I've been there. I've got the T-shirt. I've conquered so many departments. Now I've touched base. To say, but wait, let's work.
Nice.
I can put you on. I can give you these opportunities, and I'm not gonna fuck you over.
Nice. So, as a record label, I've read something in between the lines. Like, do you cover something like designers or fashion?
Okay, yeah, that's mina personally. I would rather collaborate.
Okay, yeah.
I'd rather collaborate and not cover that because Leo market, it's a different market.
Yeah.
Good music, you know, gigs.
There is streams,
royalties. There's so many things in music you can benefit off of directly. But with fashion, it's a different thing. With painting and art, it's a different thing because not one thing is painting one in 3 months. But you can sell it for more. But at the end of the day, I cannot be waiting for that 3 months while I need to take care of you as an artist and do all these things. So I think that's the difference. At Anunnaki Records, that's why it's Anunnaki Records. We do not for now, unfortunately, cover that part. But we'll buy your painting.
Buy painting and you collaboration.
And a shout out to Ep07, designer, this talented guy that I met. Musa. Afro School. Yes. Afro School. Shout out. Yes. King. We shot a music video last week for the track, but I'll tell you later. He pulled up. He said Buffet to do this promo for me, and we planned him, and we still work.
Nice guy. He
does
everything from scratch. So like you know, but it's more like an investment towards an artist.
Exactly.
Okay.
Towards an artist, but it can be both ways, depending how the artist perceives it.
Nice.
So, a record label is seven Zaganje Bafu.
It's
a home. It's a home. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you the ins and outs, briefly. This is a home that you have, and in this home, you invite a guest to say, King, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 certain skills that I need to expose them to the world, and in return, we both eat.
Nice.
And then the guest, okay, you're gonna stay at my house for a year. And then after a year, I'm projecting what this will be 1, 2, 3, 4 after doing so. And then after a year, if the guest is done, things in sharp. I want to bounce. Give the guest whatever it is that you want to give offer. But if they want to stay, even better.
Sure.
Basically, that's how the record label works. Labels terms.
So, like in order we see like do you cover specific artists like or each and every channel like very.
Yeah, I wanna.
It's like cover piano, hap, very main piano. So I don't know like deals with hip hop or piano slash.
No. We don't only deal with hip hop and piano. There's a lady that I'm thinking of signing, but to Zandi. But she's from Etembi. It's a talented lady. There's a song that I have. But it's in common. We're gonna drop it later this year.
Nice.
We might drop
exclusive buffets, by the way.
Watch the space.
Yeah.
So what we are trying to do, Lana, is that we're trying to take baby steps. Because obviously you have to go for the booming first.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what am I studying about Uskivo? Because Uskivo piano. It's killing it.
Does he have a background in hip hop and that? Because like even as
I think he's gonna come on the show and tell that story.
Nice. Nice. Sure. So
he's got a background in choir, background in hip hop.
Sure.
That's why he can spit like that. And then we moved to Flow, Just Flow. Just Flow now he's a rapper, full blown, but he's a musician. I like to call him musician. Because listen to Isenzenjan, the song we dropped, produced by myself. What we did was I challenged him to say, hey King, we are trapper, but can you try Afrobeat, Afropop? sashayenya bathi chukuluku
Sure, yeah,
sendebele maskandi ndebele zodlala bafethu
Get up this kid.
exclusive no access is on that song. It's on the Malahleni FM, by the way. These songs are mentioning, they are playing them all the time. And then now we are pushing the boundaries because charity begins at home. So for now, we are focusing on hip hop, piano.
Nice.
But as time goes on, we're gonna tap into Afro pop. We're gonna tap into R&B. There's a talented singer. Shout out, name dropping again. Frills, Fifi.
Yeah.
Nah,
never heard.
Shout out to Frills, Fifi. Talented R&B singer. Wala no, Talai Witbank. You see what I'm trying to say? You guys don't know each other. And I mean, I just came back.
And when come to Buya, man, receive on channel.
I'm gonna bring her on the show too.
Nice, bro.
Frills,
Nice.
you are coming now. Very talented now. She's got like, I think monthly Spotify. About 10,000 monthly listeners. 10,000. All I would pay. And more pay, you wouldn't even suspect what this is with Fif.
She's so grounded. Very
talented, King.
Yeah. On another level. Another level. From me, Witbank Trendz, and so that we just wanted to know about the Anulak and step. And then like we have the Patisa thing. What's going on with that?
Thank you.
Patisa,
Patisa, it's an initiative that was started to feed the culture. So Patisa is also one of my other companies. Patisa, what we
you are so inspired, like move there.
Yes. Thank you.
I love them.
I'm in medicine. I'm in logistics. I'm in property. I'm in entertainment. I'm a producer. I'm a DJ.
Sure.
I'm a father.
A father too. Yeah.
And I'm a lover.
Shout out, bro. Shout out.
So again, some of my patients are gonna see this, but anyway, Patisa works with the following. Patisa, we realize good la ikasi la is nambeni akaville inville. We don't have our Uber Eats. You understand? And then these are even foreign companies, K. What we are trying to do, we're trying to take back the power and empower the black man, the black woman. To say, guys, we'll teach you how to drive a scooter, how to drive a car, accredit you, and then after that, what do? You take that skill, you become independent. But because I wanna link it to the artist, I know I'm a struggles with artists.
Sure.
So that's why we have soldiers running, so that they can feed the arts. Even if you're not and I see that you're interested, I give you the platform, we put you on training, you get that license, and then shy scooter. You're not gonna go to let niggas eat. So Patisa, it covers food deliveries, parcels. Here's the poster. You can the poster
you put it on there.
So we also have Ikapa, a subdivision. Patisa Ikapa is like a bolt. So we are very affordable in all three. It's three of them. With Ikapa, we take you wherever you are going. So that's Ikapa. They charge 10 rand per kilometer, which is very affordable. And then the last part of it, Tutisa. These are simple words. Tutisa, Patisa, Kapa. It's self-explanatory.
Sure.
Tutisa, obvious, more tuta.
End of it's coming right now. Good Friday.
And then we Tutisa use number trailers, number van. Basically that's it. Patisa. It's a new company. But I thank Yamala, by the way, I need to thank Yamala for supporting it and supporting this initiative, because I went to the belly of the beast, to Epitor Echos, and I saw that they have these resources. Why can't we have that? And the people now, they see the vision. And I appreciate Witbank. Thank you so much for supporting it. We hope it can grow, it can reach the powers that be. And those powers, via us, we're going to engage them so that we have an app. So that we have, I'm talking even everywhere. Exactly.
Because these things are foreigners and so they're eating us up.
Exactly. That time they don't even have papers. They're not even paying tax. Even worse. Whether you're a taxpayer by default, you have a South African ID, a South African citizen.
Right now. That's a story for another day.
Story for another day.
I'm sorry.
But yeah.
But from Hotmanam to Witbank Trendz, we thank you so much on
It's a
appreciation. I'm sorry. We know you're a busy kid. I'm sorry. Busy Hotman.
But I had to pull up.
Thanks, Hotman.
I
I'm
had to
sorry.
pull
Well
up.
respected. You can tell even with the dress code, my face. It is 6 beso Ishago was Chahanga. We coming the show the level. You could say we coming the show the level. I'm sorry. To meet Dave Gates and
I'm going to promote it before.
Shout out, man.
Alright, sure. Guys, we've got a single out. It's my single. I'm featuring Uja's Flow. It's called Senzenjani. It's out on Spotify and all major DSPs, all major streaming platforms. Check it out. Just give on keep in mind it's out. The video is doing the most on YouTube. Patisa is also out there. Let's support our local artists. Since our government doesn't want to do anything for us, we are taking the power back. We're doing it ourselves. Patisa is feeding the artist, is feeding the culture. Please support it.
Nice.
Shout out to Emalahleni FM for doing the little that they can and putting us on, not only artists but initiatives like Patisa.
Nice.
And lastly, Bafetu, Aninaki Records is here to stay. Naikaya, we're here to work. We're gonna be seeing a lot of us. We're gonna be seeing a lot of collabos
with Dave Gates, with Anunnaki and everything.
Thank you so much for having me, King Am. I appreciate you. Guys. It was fun, and I love the show. Witbank Trendz.
Yeah.